Hello guys, and welcome to today's video. So a lot of you guys always ask me about split ends, whether I have split ends or not. How do I deal with split ends? How do I prevent them? Etc. So to answer the question is, yes, I do get split ends. Everyone just tells you to just chop off your hair, but with split ends, it's kind of hard because sometimes split ends don't only appear here, but they also appear here, and all over your hair. And I'm just not gonna chop my hair up to here. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. So today we're gonna be testing out some of the better known methods. So first thing that I'm gonna do is brush my hair so it's detangled. I flat ironed my hair about 8 days ago, a week ago, so I think it's best honestly to do it when your hair is as straight as it can be, because when my hair is curly it's just harder to see split ends because the curls just kind of hide them. So when it's straight like this, I can definitely see where the split ends are the most. And honestly, as to not get split ends, because I'd say I don't really have that many split ends, especially when you take in consideration my hair length, because the longer your hair, it seems that the more split ends occur, which is normal. But I think the way that I prevent split ends is by just keeping my hair as hydrated as possible. And also brushing your hair, I guess, more carefully, which I sometimes forget to do, not gonna lie. It's always good to start from the ends to the top. All right, now that my hair is brushed out, we're going to go ahead and try the first method. This method involves a scissor, and this is actually a hair cutting scissor, so make sure to not use just craft scissors because they definitely don't work that well. I am going to get closer to the camera so I can show you guys what we're working with. So in the front strands, like for example in these strands, is when my hair is the driest, because that's where I brush my hair the most. And that's where I can see the most split ends. So let's see, here's one. I don't know how well you guys can see it. That's one. So the first method is just basically grabbing sections of hair and just cutting whatever split ends you see. I like to spread out my hair like this, and I just go ahead and cut anything. I also cut ends that I see that seem to be about to snap off. And not going to lie, this method probably is the one that takes the longest time. It's not that efficient. It's not my favorite. Sometimes I'll do it when I'm bored and I want to fidget with something and just focus my attention on something like this. Overall, I would probably give this method a 3 out of 10 because it's not really that efficient. It takes a lot of time. Imagine how long it would take for me to go through all my hair and do this. It would take forever, which brings me on to the next method. This method also involves a scissor, but it is just a smarter way to do it. So I'm gonna grab a strand of hair and I'm just gonna put my finger under here and this other finger at the bottom. And I'm going to slide it through, and all the strands that stick out, that are split ends, I cut them. So I keep on sliding the hair through. So you can see there's strands that stick out. A lot of them are actually split ends, so I'm gonna continue doing this. If I see any brittle ends, any dead ends, I'm just going to get rid of them. So overall, I would probably have to give this method a 7 out of 10. It definitely is still very time consuming, but it's much more efficient, and I feel like you're actually getting a lot of the split ends out. You're probably gonna have to do that like several times, maybe with less hair even, and the more hair you have, the longer it's gonna take, but that's really with anything. So yeah, so for me, you know, it would take quite a while, but this method is actually not bad at all. The third method is twisting your hair like this, and basically you grab small strands and you're gonna twist as tight as you can. this is gonna be one long twist, but the consequences of having too much hair. It might be a bit too long, not gonna lie, but this is how I like it. You know, a lot of people do ask me why I don't cut my hair, and I don't know, I had my hair short for a lot of years. When I say short, I mean short. Insert a picture. Yeah, so that was me for a long time. Oh, wow. All right. I'm gonna zoom in and let you guys see. Do you guys see all this? A lot of these are actually split ends. So what I'm gonna do, sorry, I'm gonna have to use my mouth for this because I don't have another person helping me. So I'm just gonna cut everything. Alright, so I would give this method probably an 8 out of 10. This is probably the one that takes the longest to set up, right? Because it can take a while to twist your hair, especially if your hair is longer. But in terms of getting the most split ends visible, this definitely takes the cake. I think even though a lot of these methods can be really good, I think we all just wish to have a machine that kind of does it for us, right? That we can just pass it through our hair and just cut split ends. And there is actually a machine like that. It's called the Split Ender Pro. Yes, this machine does come with some controversy. I bought this like 2-3 years ago. A lot of people say that it doesn't work. I've used it. I don't know overall how good it is for the health of your hair, but does it cut split ends? Yes. Does it cut other things that are not split ends? Yes. But today we're gonna try it. When you try this machine, it always has to be on straight hair, so it's perfect. So how this works, you basically just remove the top. The hairs are gonna come in this side. There's blades that are spinning in here. Just kind of pass your hair through. I'm gonna clean the inside so we can really see how many split ends it gets. All right, so lock off. The machine is gonna be going this way. So I'm gonna put the arrow here. And I'm going to be using this frontal piece of my hair that I know for a fact has a lot of split ends. So I brushed it out, make sure it's brushed out. And then you start from, I would say around here. Don't be scared. Then you just pass it down. So unfortunately it ran out of battery, but I'm gonna charge it. It's charging right there. And while it charges, I'm going to try this other method to remove split ends, which requires a candle and fire. So the candle method, basically, again, requires the twisting method first. So first you're going to twist your hair. Kind of gonna start from the bottom because I don't really have split ends up here. This is just going to expose all the ends that are split or damaged. Probably gonna put some of my hair behind my ear. It's kind of close to my face. Okay. All right, kind of scared. And I'm going to pass a candle below this. I'm kind of petrified. Slide this thing up. Oh shoot, it's already sliding off wax. I just burned some of my hair. Okay, so that is something that I'm never going to do again. I had to get that thumbnail though. It really singed some of my ends. The Split Ender Pro is now charged and we're finally going to try it. Hopefully this doesn't burn my hair or does something horrible to it. Okay, so I'm going to use, maybe this is too much. Just like this strand of hair. The only thing with this machine, you might think that it's ripping your hair, but if you have any like hair that's brittle and that is going to break off, best believe that it's gonna come off with this. So, but I haven't tried this in actually a while, so let's see how it goes. I'll put it here. I'm gonna start it right here. Okay. Bring it down. It's kind of tangled there. Maybe if I spread it out a little more. I'm gonna do that, yeah. Okay, so it ripped some hairs that were, I guess, brittle. And this is the split ends that I got. The first pass, you're supposed to pass this 3 times. I don't know if I'm seeing that many split ends, honestly. There's a few. Most of these just seem normal ends. I'm gonna stick to the bottom half, which is where the most of the split ends are. So far, it's just ripping a lot of my hair. Because the ends are like thinner, I'm gonna use more hair. And I'm just going to like basically pass it through this portion. It cut a lot more this time. Okay, I see more split ends now. Let's touch it, see how it feels. So the hair feels smoother when I pass it through. I don't necessarily know if it feels smoother because it cut out split ends. I'm not sure. I still see split ends, that's for sure. Like, it did not cut all of them. Okay, well, overall, first, the candle method. I didn't really feel a need to rate it, but I'm gonna rate it a 1. I don't know if I did something wrong. I don't know, but I'm not putting fire anywhere near my hair again. And the Split Ender Pro, I'm going to give it a 6. I think it definitely does cut the ends that are just kind of like splayed out. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna be split ends. My hair doesn't look damaged. Like, I don't think it damaged my hair, but it definitely didn't really get rid of all of them. I think I would have to pass it through a lot. I think if the split ender actually only cut split ends, then, I mean, it would be a magical device. I don't think it's a magical device, but it does the job. If you want to get it and try it out for yourselves, I would definitely recommend you to do it. I've done it before. I've gone to a salon with it and they have passed it through all my hair, and it's much easier that way. And I do feel like when someone else does it, it's better. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys know any other methods to cut split ends, please put them down in the comments below, and comment if you try any of these methods, and if it has worked for you, please let me know, as I am interested in it. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Subscribe to my channel if you want more hair related videos and beauty content, and also follow me on Instagram if you don't. Yeah, that's Sophie Valdi. Bye guys, thanks for watching.